now for about a week. That's when we gave you that first alert that this was on the way. And we've got some more to talk about even beyond this weather system. Always looking ahead. But let's take a look at the short term right now, since that is the most important part of the weather story. Rain is moving in and it's clipping portions of Grant, Wabash counties as we speak. I still expect, though, the entire area will be awash with green. Now, this is what's going to happen, what typically happens in a lot of mid-fall patterns. It's just that this year it's been so unusual to go so long without really a good, healthy, widespread rain. And this is certainly going to be the one. Now, as it moves north and eastward, there'll be pockets of moderate to heavy rain. We're already seeing plenty of evidence of this through central southern Indiana. This will translate to, at times, moderate, maybe even briefly heavy rain through the overnight hours before the system lifts north and east and exits our area. And there's the cold front that will follow. This is not a particularly cold weather system, though. So with the passage of the cold front, temperatures might only budge by a few degrees. But as you'll see in the 7-day forecast, high temperatures are probably the most consistent thing in the forecast, because there are some changes beyond that. But the next 7 days look pretty run-of-the-mill. So future track showing rain on our doorstep already, but will continue to press eastward here over the next several hours. Each passing hour, we'll see the system get closer and closer to not only Fort Wayne, but then eventually northwest Ohio. I would expect everybody should see rainfall between 8 and 11 p.m. That's when the rainfall is expected to start for most everybody, and then continue through the overnight. As I mentioned, there'll be some pockets of moderate rain. We're seeing plenty of evidence of this on future track at about 1 to, I'd say maybe as late as 6 a.m. And then as this system lifts north and eastward, it's gone. And we're just looking at a few scattered showers, some breezy conditions at times, but kind of a gloomy start to the day tomorrow. A few of those remaining scattered showers, but this is just a sign the system is exiting more than anything else. And then cloudy skies will linger through much of the day on Friday. Some lake effect cloud cover. Saturday, we'll even see partly to mostly cloudy skies. So a few sun breaks Friday into Saturday, but emphasis on the word few. That's really how it's looking. Future rainfall, about a ½ inch to 3/4 of an inch of rain is possible through the end of the day tomorrow. Could see a few amounts a little lower than that, maybe some amounts a little higher than that in spots, but I expect the average range to be at around ½ an inch. And then taking a look at what's expected beyond that, giving you your first alert, a pretty cloudy pattern overall with very seasonable temperatures, 50s through the weekend and then into Tuesday. That's our next chance at some rain. So we're going to be watching maybe for another quarter, perhaps ½ an inch of rain moving through. A little hard to talk about exactly how much rain to expect, but it does appear likely that right around Monday night, Tuesday morning is our next round of rain nonetheless. And then beyond that system, a bigger area of low pressure appears to wind up to our west, and that could lead to perhaps our first taste of winter. We won't get specific in terms of maybe snow or how much, if any, we could see, only because we're still a week and a half away. But there have been very consistent signals for the past several days, and enough to warrant at least giving you that heads up that there's the possibility here of seeing our first real significant pattern change of the season after what's been a very mild fall so far. The 7-day forecast, mostly cloudy into Friday after a fairly gloomy, showery time on Thursday. Saturday, Sunday, partly to mostly cloudy skies, mid-50s, closer to 60 Monday. Then our next chance of rain on Tuesday. And then Wednesday, ahead of that big pattern change, highs will be in the low 50s with a few clouds and showers.
All right, Matt, thank you. Everyone, we'll be right back.